13, Paul George. At shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 25,
Welcome, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana. It's the home of the Pacers, where we will be broadcasting today's action live, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Let's take a look at Dallas. This game's going to be a challenge for them. Facing one of the top-tier teams in the league, they'll have to be at their best to steal a win here.
Yeah, and remember, this is the second and final time these teams will see one another, so they're going to want to ensure things turn out a bit differently this time around. I expect them to be as aggressive as we've seen all season.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they'll have to come out strong and get a different result. Losses happen. It's how you respond that really matters in this league. You got to be able to bounce back.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. J.J. Barea is out there with Matthews, and it's Pachulia in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's George. A 14-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
And also, give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Parsons outside. And Pachulia now atop the key. Allen against Nowitzki. Pachulia. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
George against Parsons. They set the pick. And here's Hill for 3. That drops. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Parsons. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Pachulia, no luck.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Oh, here comes Curry all alone. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. In third, the Pacers.
I like how this team has been coming up big lately, Kevin. They seem to have a new dedication and energy to rebounding the ball, and it's paying off.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Nuggets.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
And Parsons gets it to go.
I don't know, maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Rick Carlisle. He's looking to even the score in this season series with a win of their own. He told me they can certainly play better than they did the last time, and said with their defense and shot blocking, they're planning to make matters difficult at that end of the floor. Kevin, let's see if they can lock them up.
Thanks, Doris. And as Doris provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Absolutely. And if that's the strategy, they've got to be full of energy, full intensity right off the bat.
And that's a real pillar to any successful defense when you talk about intensity. I mean, you can't go half-heartedly or halfway.
Now, here is Hill. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. That's good. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And they're able to recover. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against Toronto.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
Here is Berea. Following the basket by George Hill.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Pass to Allen. Fires from 14. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
Matthews, no good. And stolen by Nowitzki. Here's Pachulia.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
It's his first trip to the line.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
And Pachulia drops them both. Indiana leading by 5. Outside, George. Curry, a screen on Parsons. Here's George. They grab their own miss. He kicks it to Allen. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Berea. 23 points for him the last game against the Nuggets in Denver. He dishes it to Pachulia. It's stolen by Hill. Pass to Allen. It's back to Hill. Curry with a wide open look. And Indiana, another 3.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Taking a look here at numbers for Paul George. Over the last month, he has been per game, 7 assists and 3 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Now here's Berea. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now the dish to Parsons. 5 to shoot. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Matthews has got his first points in this one.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Parsons against George. Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Mavericks trail by 10. Nowitzki with the screen on Hill. Berea kicks to Nowitzki. Matthews against Curry. Back to Nowitzki. And Curry pulls it down.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Mahinmi's checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for Lavoy Allen. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for George. And it's Ellis in for Hill. Dallas also making some changes. Now he's checked in for Pachulia. Tyler Johnson comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Williams in for J.J. Barea. Indiana shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers. You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now, here is Hill. There's the screen. Kicks it out to Ellis. 6 to shoot. The pass to Mahinmi. That's tipped. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist from Mahinmi. 6 points for Ellis.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Johnson, a wide-open look. Nails the wide-open jump shot. So it's the Pacers now. They lead by 14. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away. And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Mavericks trail by 14.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Pacers leading by 14. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Parsons with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Williams, here we go. And the foul called on Freak.
Freak. That's his first personal foul.
Hill against Parsons. The feed now to Powell. Johnson dishes to Parsons. Parsons can't get that one to fall.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Here's Curry. The rebound by Johnson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Outside Williams. Lets it fly from 18. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Williams has got his second basket.
How special was that shot by Williams? Beautiful.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming out of the court are your teammates.
The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Freak number 1.
Well, I'm sure the coach is pleased with his performance here recently. He's been on a nice little roll. If this keeps up, his team will definitely be moving in the right direction.
Williams against Ellis. Down low. Back to Curry. Here's Hill. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Outside Williams. Johnson, the pass to Parsons. They set the screen. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Ellis.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Pass to Miles from deep. Offensive rebound, Mahimi, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offense.
Their lead, Greg.
Indiana leading by 16. Ellis with it. Now guarded by Parsons. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Just absolute domination in this one. He's showing some flash with his passing and some grit with his
players in our league possess.
51 seconds left here in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. It's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Ellis against Williams. Inside. Here's Mesri. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Ellis kicks to Curry. And here's Miles outside, and that one's good. And the Pacers lead by 21.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Indiana out in front, running away. And Dirk Nowitzki still remembers the Mavs 2011 championship. He said that
11th season I'll never forget, but once you tasted the victory, you see how great that felt and, how happy the city was, and it was just one big party over the whole summer, so you want that again, you want to experience it again.
Lunch definitely not enough for Dirk. He's been to the mountaintop and he wants more. Another trip there would be terrific for him. He's been to the finals twice.
Yeah, and you heard him. It was like the whole city was having one big party all summer long because they were there. How could you not want to have that experience once again?
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Curry, he's in at shooting guard. Mahimi is out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Ellis in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He finished with 54 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Mavericks trail by 19. It's Matthews on the wing. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Indiana's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Curry kicks to Ellis. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Ellis has got 8.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Outside Matthews. Nowitzki sets a screen for Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Here's a look at some stats for Nowitzki. this past month, he's really set himself apart. He's getting around 16 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
And Indiana making a change here. Allen's checked in. Williams' shot is off.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming up the court are your Pacers fans.
Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform. Mavericks, they have a lot of ground to make up.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening.
Nowitzki kicks to Matthews. Dishes to Barea. And he drops it in from the low post.
Assisted.
Barea's got his first bucket of the night. Pacers leading by 20. Outside Hill. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw drops for Hill.
What a game we've seen here for Hill. He's got 10 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Here's Nowitzki on the money from 12 feet away. Nowitzki's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
George dishes to Curry. They double-team Curry. But Julia with the steal. Now here's Barea. He's guarded closely. Feeds to Nowitzki. Can't get it to go. And Indiana will come the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Williams, that's good.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Curry against Williams. And Curry, here we go. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And he gets it to go. And it's 9 points for Nowitzki.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And George kicks to Turner. But Julia with the steal. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Well, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Mavericks let me know the status. Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And for the team, they're going to have to make some major adjustments.
So as we conclude the first half, Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews out there with J.J. Barea, and it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot. Here's Barea. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Matthews, no good.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Inside, here's Allen. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 6 assists in the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Indiana's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. There's a screen. Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. Wants to get it to Turner, and does. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Barea, the pass to Pachulia. And Parsons kicks to Barea. Here's Nowitzki. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Outside, George. Curry attacking. Oh!
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Mavericks have missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11 shots. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
Timeout charged to the Pacers.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate
Here's
over
George.
and make your presence
A
felt.
good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. And Turner kicks to Allen. Pachulia with the steal. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Back to Nowitzki. Over in the corner, Matthews. The Mavericks rebound. Goes back up. Shot's good. Matthews has got 6 points.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
George with the ball.
Move the ball and stick it.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Curry. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
Here now,
Spacing.
the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Pacers.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
There's a screen. George against Parsons. Nowitzki with the screen on George. Parsons dishes to Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pachulia, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Pachulia's got 9.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Hill kicks to George. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pachulia's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dallas moving it around. Parsons' shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hill passes to George. To the paint, here's Curry, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Nowitzki with the screen on Hill. And here's Barea. 9 points in the game so far. Allen with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
They get it back. Curry dishes to Turner. Here's George.
Move the ball.
He feeds it to Curry.
Too much.
Launches a 3. Good. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Shoots from 12. Another miss by Barea.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Nowitzki with the screen on Turner. Parsons with it, picked up by Turner. Nowitzki draws the double, a 3 ball, and Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Nowitzki. And it's 9 points for Wesley Matthews. Now, here is George. Inside, it's tipped. Nowitzki with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And here they go. And they're going to dump the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Monte Ellis checked in for the Pacers. Then for the Mavericks, Powell, he's checked in for Pachulia. And it's Williams in for J.J. Barea. Ellis outside. Ellis off a pick from Curry. And Ellis is good for 3. Ellis has got 11.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Kicks it to Matthews. Nowitzki a screen. Williams for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Curry's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And the call will be against Darren Williams. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Mahinmi's checked in for the Pacers. Hill comes in for Allen. Jumper off the screen. Curry kicks to Hill. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Dallas has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Williams kicks to Powell. Curry brings the double. It's stolen by Curry. Ellis with it. Williams picks him up. To the paint. It's tipped. Pass to Powell, uncovered, and Curry pulls it down.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
And Mahimi with the stuff.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
And Williams, here we go. And that one's good. Williams has got 10 points in the game. Indiana's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. It's Ellis on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. That is good. 33 points for Freak.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Williams, here we go. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Ellis, the pass to Curry. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy.
Oh,
I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see.
Well, that's a great pass by Darren Williams.
And he gets it to go.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
There's the pick. Williams kicks to Johnson. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Outside Curry. Back to George. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
1:37 left in the third. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Outside Hill. He kicks to Curry. Takes a 3. And Indiana, another 3.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Matthews against George. Matthews into the lane, and the rejection by Mahimi. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And Indiana making a change here. Miles is checked in. Here's Powell. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson against Curry. Back to Ellis. From deep, Miles. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Dallas shooting reasonably well, 45%. Williams passes to Matthews. Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by Indiana. Ellis outside. Curry outside. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist in the game.
They have got to get a hand in his face. I mean, he's unconscious from out there.
Outside Williams. Misses the shot. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Pacers opening up a huge gap. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. changes here for the Pacers. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Curry comes in for Lavoy Allen. And George Hill's subbed in for Ty Lawson. Curry in at 2-guard. Rodney Stuckey out there with C.J. Miles. Then there's Hill, and it's Hill in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And it's good.
Dirk Nowitzki homing in on offense.
Pacers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here is Miles, defended by Nowitzki. Stuckey kicks to Curry, and the basket good. Curry's got 45 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Now Barea, he dishes it to Parsons. Johnson outside. And another basket for Dallas.
Assistant, Chandler Parsons.
Pacers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Hill, a screen on Johnson. Curry dishes to Hill. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Harris is checked in for J.J. Barea. Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Harris kicks to Nowitzki. That's good. Nowitzki's got 22.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
They set the screen.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Hill against Harris. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harris against Hill. Harris outside. Down low.
That's a walk.
And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Harris. 24 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Curry with the 3. The shot will not go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Nowitzki against Hill. Nowitzki kicks to Johnson. Pass to Pachulia. Off the iron that time. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Curry passes to Hill. There's the triple. And that's good. C.J. Miles for 3.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Harris kicks to Nowitzki. Johnson goes in, and it's blocked by Curry. Pachulia, good.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for him. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Hill against Harris. To the inside, Pachulia. Hill pulls it in.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Mahimi's checked in for C.J. Miles. Offensive rebound. Here's Mejri. It's stolen by Hill. Now the Pacers moving it up. Hill leading the charge. Curry gets the bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Right wing pulls up. And the basket by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Hill kicks to Curry. Pick up by Hill. Stuckey outside. The dish to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Mahimi from 10 feet out. Got a piece of it. Harris against Curry. Harris dishes to Parsons. Nowitzki sets a screen for Parsons. And it's Harris off the drive. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Curry kicks to Hill. Harris against Hill. Out to Stuckey. Plenty of space. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 8 points for Rodney Stuckey.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. Good work defensively by Stuckey. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
There's a good screen. Matthews goes in, and it's blocked by Curry. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Mavericks ball.
Lavoy Allen's checked in for Hill.
Lavoy Allen.
.143 left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. Dallas again missing.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Dallas with a change here, too. Deron Williams checked in for Chandler Parsons. It's Curry with the drive, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And Matthews kicks to Harris. And it's blocked by Curry. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
And he gets it to go.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
Williams kicks to Powell. Stolen by Allen. Curry. No good. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And time now to go courtside as we...
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
As weird as this sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet